I am here in Agnes Water in central Queensland at one of the most amazing places around here. This is the Rare Dragonfruit farm owned by the lovely Yana and Michael, and I'm here to visit to talk about the 150 plus different species of rare dragon fruits that they have growing in this incredible orchard. And we're very lucky because Yana is going to take us around today, explain how everything is working here on the farm and all of these beautiful different nuances about growing incredible dragon fruit. So if this is something that you're interested in, stick around because we are about to dive right in.
So we've got 150 different dragon fruit growing, and we grow on sort of permaculture, syntropic, or syntrophic, depends on how you want to say it, agroforestry, whatever you want to call it. I kind of see it all quite similar. We let grass grow and seed. We have companion plants which create flight paths for the bees, because our dragon fruit flowers, there's one over here, open only overnight. So right now it's 5:45 and all these guys are starting to close up. So that's it. So there's two different types of dragon fruit. There's self-fertile and self-sterile. This one's a self-fertile because even by design, that pollen can fall straight in. Even sometimes, why has he got his stigma thing? He's blocking his own path because the pollen has to go
Straight down there.
From there, straight down into here, which travels all the way down into the base of the flower.
Wow.
And that's where you get your fruit. So you can cook the flowers as well.
Can you?
Yeah, so you can batter them and fry them. I've done like a soy sauce garlic thing with it and it just tasted a bit slimy. I need a chef. I'm no chef.
Is it all of this part as well? Like
no,
the outside? Or is
they're the fins. So this will eventually fall off. So if we find a flower that's wilted, there was one over here. Oh, here we go. This one's beautiful too. So Laverne Red, beautiful long fins. So the characters of the dragon fruit you'll see change, like this has got gorgeous long fins. What we do, so this is that flower. Yeah, and the calyx and everything. So when they get to this stage, we pull the flowers off.
Yeah.
If we get really wet weather and this sits on the fruit, it'll cause little defects to the fruit.
Yeah.
And also see these little ants, little annoying little meat ants that bite hard. They like living in the end.
Oh, really?
So you'll get a fruit, and they're already starting with this one. They'll have a nest in that little gap.
Yeah, okay.
And they're the ones that really hurt. They're tiny and you don't know they're there.
They get you.
Yeah. And as far as companion plants go here, we've got chop and drop, your pigeon pea, zinnia are gorgeous. So this is a flight path as well as green mulch.
Looks so good.
Got sweet potato. So the idea with a sweet potato is they're all part of the composting process as well. So I don't know if I've got any, but what we'll get is potatoes rotting away.
Yeah, okay.
Underneath, and then they're worm food. So we're on a heavy clay. We don't plant anything into the soil. Everything's on top in these mulch rows. So the only thing that goes in the soil is our posts.
Yeah.
And they're made out of, so down the back of our farm, there's farm forestry. During a drought, a lot of those died, so we could just chop these up. So we didn't have to buy these.
Perfect.
The tyres are recycled motorbike tyres from a motorbike shop, so free.
Yep, free.
They love me because they get $5 for recycling people's tyres, and I take them all, so they never get they get recycled in a different way. And then we just drill a hole in the top of the post.
Oh, yes.
And put a crisscross of Rio. So the only thing we're buying is the Rio.
And that goes through the post, and then the tyre goes on the outside.
This just sits on top.
Yeah.
So it just slides on and off.
Easy.
And a lot of people say, oh, isn't that going to fall off? But really...
Once the weight goes on it, it's just going to fall off the sides and
if it gets
sit
weight,
it down.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter if it falls off. We don't want to see this tyre.
Yeah, exactly.
We want it to have a beautiful head of hair. We tie them up with grafting tape.
Yes.
And why I do that, I don't know why that's got twine there. That must have been like one of those I can't be bothered going and getting the crafting tape. I tried all organic stuff.
Okay.
To tie them up with. I used jute, I used the kids' old bed sheets, and when we got heavy rain it caused no airflow, rot, and then aphids and sapsuckers and everything wanted to live behind it.
Okay. Oh, this has got like...
Yeah, so that's hardened, that's old.
Wow.
So it won't really send out branches. This one suffers a lot of disease. It's Columbium Supreme Red. So when people name dragon fruit, they can name it anything, and Columbium Supreme One, everyone wants to buy it, but it's one of the worst ones to grow. It suffers the most. I don't even really like the fruit. Late season, it just tastes like water. Yeah, but so there's lots of different names. There's like honey white, which has a white flower.
Yeah, okay.
So names don't always correlate to what you're getting at the same time.
Yeah, so it could be called super sweet and delicious, and it's not any of those things. Yeah,
that's it. You could totally control that. Yeah, and then weird names like David Bowie or Pink Panther and Purple Haze and those kind of things. But yeah, that's what thornless one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So this
you can say that.
Yeah. The Sin Espinas.
So this is just let grass grow. Where by letting the grass grow, you don't think of grass being a flower.
But it is.
It is, and bees love it. Even the grass down the beach. If you sit on a sand dune and watch the grass down the beach, it'll have bees all over it.
It's brilliant. It's another way of bringing them in.
Yeah, and I mean, does it really matter?
No.
A little bit of long grass. Also, the birds will feed on it. It's habitat. Little birds can hide in it. Snakes, lizards, all part of that ecosystem.
That's very cool.
So this one's pretty nice to even have in a hanging basket if you're on a...
yeah, because no thorns
No
as well.
thorns. It does need cross-pollinating, but we cross-pollinate all of our flowers to get 100% or 99% success rate. You get bigger and better fruit if you cross-pollinate even your self-sterile varieties.
Yeah, okay.
Or self-fertile, sorry. I always get...
Self-sterile, self-fertile.
Fertile, yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, that's it. As long as everyone else does.
And these are amazing. You got them all growing along the fence. It's just like utilizing every little space that you have.
So these 3 years ago when we bought this property, fitted into a banana box. It was my OCD of having to purchase land and plant something straight away.
Yeah.
And we've taken a lot of cuttings off these, but this is what you can achieve with a dragon fruit cutting in 3 years.
Yeah.
You can get fruit straight away on a cutting because it's exactly a copy of the mother plant.
Yeah, so if that mother plant is ready to produce fruit, it already knows what it's doing, essentially. And these ones are like flowers that are about to come out.
Yeah,
right?
So these ones are 2 or 3 days away. That one may have opened last night and started to close up. And this variety, the Sunta, has green skin fruit.
Right.
So it won't blush.
So it doesn't, it just has maybe a little bit on the red tips, but that's it.
And we sort of can tell they're ripe. These ones aren't ripe yet. But we do a little squeeze test and it will feel soft like an avocado.
Yeah,
a wiggle test, see how it's quite firm.
Yeah.
It'll wiggle around a bit more. And then also the colour will change. So we call it blushing. When the colour changes, it will get like slightly pink in colour.
Cool.
So here's some that have blushed more.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so you can see they're starting to blush. Not firm yet. So I'd probably say 1 or 2 days.
Yeah, cool.
So that's one of the things, because they're all different varieties, they all have different colours. We don't use pesticides or herbicides or treat rust. We'll chop and burn if it's too bad. Otherwise, we let it go. A lot of the time it'll scar over.
Mm-hmm.
Treatments for it is putting copper on it.
Right.
Now, the copper will go in the soil. I was speaking to the scientist, we were talking about a scientist, agronomist, who does a lot of chemical testing. And in the US, they've actually damaged the soil in wineries where it's completely sterile by over-coppering.
Yeah.
So I always think of what do you put on top goes down to the bottom. We work in reverse. We try and fix the microbes down the bottom to improve the top.
Yes, that's so good. Yeah, really, really good.
These are Pink Panther. So these are a great variety to plant because they're one of the first flowering. They coincide with the purple a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And if you have a purple flower or something that's self-sterile, you need a pink panther, voodoo's child, neon, Aztec gem, because they're what the pollen you need.
Yeah, so you're going to use that on the others.
So we have a lot of calls out, I need pollen now.
Yeah.
When we send it, it's lost a lot of fertility.
Mm-hmm.
But if you plant one of these varieties, you solve your problem.
That's wicked.
In-house. So, yeah.
In-house solving problems.
And that's just because they get a duck egg size.
They're really cool. There's just so many different versions.
Yeah. And the seeds change as well. So you get some are crunchy and some you don't even notice.
Yeah.
The thorns and then the sort of wave in the branches changes.
It does, yeah. Even like all the shapes and the fins and the colouring.
But look how many. So each thorn gets pushed off on a branch.
Wow.
And that's where the flower buds come from. And look at how many flowers. So we got flooded and it stimulated growth.
So you're potentially going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, well, plenty.
Yeah, so there's a lot of fruit in a small area, and this is successive. So it will have buds, flowers, and fruit on the plant itself.
Because it's already got a flower over here, which is done and turning into fruit now.
And that's probably 2-3 weeks away from picking that fruit, and then in another 2-3 weeks we'll have more fruit off that one plant.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
So...
Wow.
Yeah. This one's pretty interesting, just different to the rest.
Yeah,
the thorns and the
gnarly
colouring.
spines on that one.
And even buds. We've picked off this as well. So I've had fruit already. Buds, more buds. So once that thorn produces it can produce a branch or a bud, it's then void.
Right.
It can't produce another one from that space.
Really? So it has to push out a new to be able to produce fruit the next time.
Yeah. And if you're in a home situation, you're pruning, you do want to leave space. We're a bit different because we're a cutting space business, so we're trying to grow nice, healthy branches to sell. But you just want to not have them overlapping like that because they do rub and scar. And see how if a fruit develops there, it might get poked by these and damaged and things.
Yeah, especially with this one, with the thorns on it.
And when you're training your dragon fruit, you want to make sure that you've got 1 or 2 stems going all the way up to the top, so all the energy goes high and then spreads out.
Yeah, so you don't want to fill the area out underneath.
This is one you don't want to have at your own home.
Yeah.
Once again, we're growing cuttings, so we're quite happy for those to grow out. But you can sort of see the ones that we have trained to the top to get fruit. That's how you want it to look.
Yeah, and then you are getting fruit.
Yeah, and buds and... Yeah, the flooding rain really stimulated growth.
That's awesome.
So we use potassium or liquid potash. The K-Tech brand is organic to stimulate budding. We sprayed it 3 days before we had intense rain. We can also use pelletized manure. On the bottom, but because we were getting that rain, there was no point. It would have just washed up and ended up in one of these beautiful puddles
puddles down by the bananas though, so that's
why it's a barefoot walk.
Yeah.
Because
but I like that. You go walking in bare feet around the farm.
Yeah,
that's how
collecting
it should be.
grass seeds, spreading them around.
That's so good.
So if you do ever come to Agnes and you want to buy our fruit,
so you've got a full stall going on.
So we have a little stall. We've got some different bananas. We grow about 22 different types of bananas. So these are blue Java. They're meant to taste ice creamy. These are a really sweet sugar banana. And we sell them for $5 a kilo and they're spray free and just grown.
Yeah.
We've got some of our potted stock. I put in a few different random ones here and there when we get it. And the kids have potted up some turmeric and we've got our coconuts. So people just come past and there's dragon fruit in the fridge down the back. We look after them a bit more because sometimes this gets a bit more sun.
Yeah, but it's really nice. You got in like banana cuttings, or pups, I should say. And then got a whole bunch of things, seed mixes.
Worms for a worm farm, because in Bunnings, if you want to buy 1,000 worms, it's like $70, which is unachievable for. Like, why would you do that when we just do
You only need a handful.
$8 for 100, and then you can feed them eggshells and breed them up and get them all happening. So this is a dragon fruit in a pot that we did for the garden show, and we chopped all the head off, but it's already starting to send out lots of new growth. And there's 4 varieties in this pot. So we've got Pink Diamond, Red Fox, Kathy Van Arum, and Golden Dragon. So you can plant 4 different varieties on one post. This is a timber post.
Yes.
So
I'm trying to see it under there.
Mick made a beautiful post. Your posts don't have to be pretty.
Especially, because they're going to get covered like
can
you
you
said.
see? And then I'd also trim all these off as well.
All the pups down here,
I'd get rid of those as soon as you see them come out, chop them up and compost them.
Because you want them to go
Because you want it to go up to the top. They will sometimes throw out little side flowers.
Oh, wow. They're cool too, aren't they? Yeah. So then, with the pot, is there any specific treatment that you would do different to how they're growing in the ground, other than just focusing on the water and the fertilization a little bit more intently, I would say?
Yeah, and then also topping up that soil.
Yes.
Always mulching and creating new soil so that there's lots of food and good stuff. It's still going to come out the bottom. These are a great solution. You can have them on dollies and move them around. So even if you're in Victoria and it's a cold climate, put them outside in summer, pull them under a bit of shelter so they're not getting that frost, because they are a subtropical to tropical plant. They do suffer a little bit in colder climates. They can tolerate some frosts, like there's people out at Ipswich and stuff who grow them, and they've said to me they tolerate about 5 days of frost, and then they start really showing the effects. But some of the varieties have this white coating here.
If we can see that. Oh yeah.
And that's a sun protective layer. This one's probably not the best example, is it? Because there's other ones with...
see it, but we'll have a look at the other ones in a second.
Godzilla has a awesome... So you can sort of really see that white. It looks like it's got a powdery mildew, but it's not.
It's like sunscreen.
Yeah, sunscreen for cold and heat. And that one should be growing up under there.
There you go. So that's how you train it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
How to train your dragon.
And it's next to this big basil bush.
So this is holy basil. It's really medicinal. I've got a herbalist who makes a tincture out of it.
Beautiful.
It's meant to cure all your colds and stuff like that. And it's always in flower.
And it's bringing bees on
We
through.
get about probably 10 different types of bees on it.
Really?
It's crazy. There's like these little blue bees. So if you plant it, they will come.
Yes, exactly right.
And then all of our posts, because there's holes and termite things in them, they sort of are natural bee hotels.
Yeah,
so it works really well. We get the little leaf cutter bees.
Beautiful.
And the big blue banner bees, and then the massive yellow bumblebees come in. It's so cool. We did this with our other property. We filled it full of stuff. We had lizards, frogs.
Yeah.
All these bees. They're all there wanting a home. You've just got to give it to them.
Yeah, exactly right. And they will come.
Yeah. And you can see even more. We were meant to be going. I'm going to Brisbane to Northley Street Garden to do a workshop. And Mick was coming, but 30 days from now he's not, because there's going to be all this work to do.
You can tell.
So reschedule that. Companion plants, we do dogbane.
Yeah.
So this is...
Stinky one.
Everyone hates it because it does take over. But for me, I can pull this out if I'm weeding. One big handful like that.
Whoa.
Throw it in the row. That'll get mowed over. And it's not pulling out little bits of this grass.
Yeah, okay.
It's drowning out the sunlight. It smells like marijuana.
It smells crazy.
So do you know what that's used for in a garden? So you can plant it around the border of your veggie garden. It smells so strong it disguises a scent of like your tomatoes.
Yeah, okay.
So if the insects who eat tomatoes fly past, they smell this and they go, oh, I don't need to go on tomatoes. I'm going to keep going. So that's part of the idea.
Yeah.
Called dogbane because dogs aren't meant to like it. My dogs don't care. So you don't have to worry too much. It gets a beautiful purple lavender flower spike.
Oh, yes, it does. Yeah, I have seen that before.
Yeah.
Very
and even
cool.
that one I can just
Can chop and drop, or oh yeah, you can plant that
Just
and that will
plant
grow.
it straight back in so we can drown out that grass.
So it'll just grow like a cutting,
Yeah, you can see how it's already got aerial roots just from the amount of rain we've had. And then I don't have to worry about the grass growing into the rows.
Very good.
That one's a bit heavy-handed.
Very cool. And then, yeah, more basil.
Sun hemp, one of my favourites.
Sun hemp, yeah.
Beautiful yellow pea flowers.
Cool,
they also attract all of your insects. I'm just going to break that one off because it was going to rub on that dragon fruit plant.
Yeah, but that's okay. But you're chopping and dropping everything just straight down.
It's mulch, and even if it goes in the rows, it will get mowed in. So your dragon fruit roots are incredibly how wide they go.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so everything we can build up in the rows, they'll still start feeding on. My favourite are the paper daisies. Zinnia.
Cool. Yeah.
Pinto pea.
Ones. Flowers, more flowers, zinnias, yeah.
I think they're marigolds coming up there.
Marigolds down here.
So I haven't even had to plant these now. This is what we want, is just stuff coming up everywhere without us having to do it.
Pretty flowers.
More zinnias. Pinto pea. You've got your dead... This was the sun hemp.
Oh, yeah.
But you can see that's a pretty nice mulch.
Yeah, yeah.
But see where nothing's covering this as much? You've got the bare mulch. The grass is loving it.
Yeah, it kind of takes over. So that's why having things planted is a much better idea.
We've got pineapples. You've just got to be resourceful. You just grab seeds from anywhere and plant whatever you can. We've got some of the tillage radish as well.
Yeah, still hanging on. Same as the nasturtium, still hanging on just down here.
Yeah, it's just getting a bit warm for them at the moment.
Yeah.
And then over there we've got Brazilian spinach.
Oh, yes.
And Okinawa spinach, and that gets a beautiful little yellow flower, and it smells like rotten socks. But the butterflies love it. We had it planted near our letterbox at our old house, and I was like, what is that smell?
Yeah.
And it's that flower. It's disgusting.
Rotten socks.
Yeah, it's disgusting. See, even this sun hemp's still got the seed pods on, so they'll grow.
Yeah, but look at that.
And then it pulls out the weeds, aerating the soil.
Yeah, plenty going on.
And then that goes back the next time. So when those seeds sprout, it's got something to feed it.
Beautiful.
There's some of the pigeon pea I chopped and dropped because it was touching the dragon fruit.
Yeah.
See it all growing that way instead of growing evenly because this was shading it too much.
But it just shows that it's such a good chop and drop for the pigeon pea, just to kind of, it can give shade if you need it.
Yeah.
But it's just like, shooting
and
out
chicken
with new
feed.
growth.
Like it's livestock feed. So when you go out to Billawheeler or somewhere like that and you see all the grain being produced just to feed livestock, where you can
just
ease that little, ease that a bit. Rosemary, that's a weed, but it still flowers and the bees like it. Whereas a weed is a plant in the wrong place, that's saying.
That's got some really sweet little flowers on it.
Yeah, but that will eventually go when we get time.
Yeah.
Sweet potato, black sugar cane, coconut, and horn banana.
Amazing.
So
plenty of support species and companions and ground covers, chop and drops.
Look at the little zebra finch. Diversity. Diversity, and it just works.
Definitely does.
Because even we were talking about yesterday, the pigeon pea, we don't get birds eating our fruit yet, I say, because as soon as you say something like that, it'll happen. But all the rosellas and red-winged parrots eat the pigeon pea and our pannaberry plants. So give them something better.
Yeah.
Give them something they like, so that you're easing
the pest pressure.
Yeah. These are Finn's mangoes. No one's allowed to touch them. She's bagged them even.
I like them, yeah. I mean, they definitely help with a little bag.
Yeah.
Maybe not for some of the persistent creatures, but...
Yeah, that's it.
It's a good height too, this mango tree, because You get access to the fruit without it being too crazy. Like I could reach to the top there.
It's Agnes dwarfing. Anything you plant in the ground in Agnes doesn't grow.
Right.
So we've got stuff we put in the ground straight away, and it'll live just, but they don't grow. So
Why
everything
is that?
we just flood and then dry. So it's mud.
Mud or flood?
Yeah,
Well,
that's it. Yeah, mud, flood, or else dry concrete. So it's really tortures the plants, not enough nutrients. So all of our gardens we've planted is in deep tip mulch.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll show you some that are 3 years old, and we've got 4 metre lemon trees and things like that. And cuddling plants. Like you can't have an orchard type garden where you've got your tree here. If we fill in this row with stuff, it stops that drying wind.
Yeah, okay.
And that green mulch stop that sun drying out your mulch. Just all that stuff.
You've got to use all those techniques.
Yeah.
Cool. So you got another orchard hidden down the back here.
Yeah, this is just needing more room for more varieties. This is unirrigated as well. The front's irrigated, but we only turned it on for about a month.
Yeah.
The mulch does a fantastic job of retaining that moisture. And all of this did flood the other day. You can sort of see the moisture level. It's still...
Yeah, even down here, it's like just got loads of moisture.
And one of my weird little things I do is I collect from our varieties from beside the road.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've got like one here called Raglan Tavern, and it was at outside a tavern on the road up to Rockhampton. And I collect those because dragon fruit can be grown from cutting or seed. Mm-hmm. How do I know that that's not some diverse, awesome variety?
It could be a crazy one.
Was like a heritage, their favourite one from Vietnam or somewhere, and they planted it, smuggled it in, or was it dropped by a human or bird?
True.
Hiding behind a tree on the highway. So that's one thing. A lot of them end up being white.
Yeah.
But there's some like growing on the D-Bar Hill on the Gold Coast that we've taken cuttings from. It's like, that's really salt rich.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes it fun.
Yeah, it does. You get all these characteristics of them that are adapted to that local climate.
Yeah, or just interesting for us because it's looking through a photo album of your holiday.
True.
So it's
It's like, oh, I remember that one we picked up from there. It's like, oh, yeah.
I had a coconut tree that I fitted in my bag when my daughter was 8 months old when we flew back from Cairns. And that was our memory of her being 8 months old on her first holiday.
That's cool.
Even the branch is four-sided.
It almost looks like it's got spikes on it.
Yeah, it does. Really fine ones.
Wow. So what colour is this on the inside?
It's called Black Dragon, but it's a really deep red.
Deep
nearly
red,
black,
cool.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this is our, we got overexcited when we first bought the property. We're like, we're going to plant this all out as farm, like some tropic.
Yeah, okay.
So this is what happens if you just plant stuff in the ground and don't let it go. Also, I put in my own dragon fruit post when I do stuff. Mixer Carpenter does everything properly, and I like it when he goes fishing because I can do stuff myself. But you have posts like this where I'm like, it'll be right, but
it's just like, I mean, it's nearly there.
So, but it's a great example of do things properly, like a nice solid post.
Yeah. Or
do it half-assed and it'll end up on the ground.
True.
So I think there's a lesson in everything.
There's definitely a lesson. Wow.
So there's a lot of different trees. There was a stand of silky oak in here. The tallow wood is so twisted and tortured. So there was probably about 20 to 50 trees of each species.
Yeah, okay, wow.
This little stick one over here is like a 25-year-old Burmese teak.
No way.
So it grows only that much because it grows and then dies and then grows and dies, but it's still trying.
Yeah.
We need to get in here and pull out lantana, but they're fantastic to feed the bees.
Yeah.
So I find it hard because it's still growing something. We get tawny frogmouths living in they love the tallow. And some of the dead trees with bark, we've got microbats living in.
Whoa, cool.
As well. So this is an example of a post you shouldn't do.
The post is no longer.
Now I've got to come down and fix that at some stage. So this is dragon fruit don't like growing in the shade as much.
Yeah.
But this is not putting all of our eggs in one basket. When the season changes, these plants come to life because they don't suffer rust, or they're a bit more, it's warmer in here. It's cooler in summer. So if we got a hailstorm, they might be more protected. It's just...
Clever.
Yeah, they don't fruit as much, but it's like a backup crop.
Yeah, and you just also get to see how they express themselves in the different conditions.
Yeah. It's experimental growing and growing by observation.
So, like, if someone said to you, I've got a sort of shady-ish area, you might suggest something that has a cutting that you've already brought up in this kind of area.
Yeah, like this one over here. Like, you're going to get fruit, but it's going to be less fruit. And you can see how much these aren't loved as well. There's not tying up.
Yeah, you just sort of let them go.
Yeah, we have got too much on our plate. Beehives, when I had time, I used to paint them all pretty. Yeah. And they're meant to have like a picture, but then you chop and change your boxes so much it's all higgledy-piggledy.
This is great. And then, any particular reason why they're out down the back here? Is it because it's close to close to the vegetation as well?
No, it's keeping away from people. Allergies. Yeah. And that's the back of the hives. They face out over that long grass, so they've got their flight path.
Yeah. You can see, well, I mean, you won't be able to see on camera, but I can see all of these little bees in the grasses there, all just going crazy.
And when a hive does get angry, they will attack you from 50 metres away. Like, they're...
So I'm not safe here.
You are, but you do need to, like, yeah, you don't... You've got to be careful, I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
Is you can't... We've just become flow hive ambassadors.
Cool.
As well, where we can help people out if they want a flow hive and that kind of thing. And there's huge misconceptions about bees. You don't need a suit if you've got a flow hive and things like that, but bees are animals. Like, your dog can be fantastic. And then it might bite a child one day because the child does the wrong thing. Bees can be feeding on citrus or clover and it makes them angry.
Wow.
So there's all these little things, or they might not be happy with their queen dies and they're on defensive mode where it's like, don't. But see, yeah, long grass. Look at how many, they don't need to go far to feed.
No, they really don't.
So their job's easy. I got these given to me, these two ladies. They're apple yards, so they're a meat and egg duck.
Oh, yeah.
But they were in an orchard, they didn't have a lot of water, and because they're quite a heavy duck, their poor little legs, you can tell and they don't swim a lot, they walk more than what they swim, even how it can't swim properly.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Where the other one, our male, has been brought up on a lot of water. He was a bit of a sex pest, so he had to come here.
Yeah, okay.
Because he was harassing too many ladies. Yeah. So this is Sin
Espinas.
Yeah, because Mick always pays me out when I say it, so then you go, they flower at the same time even though they're different plants. So even sister plants will flower around the same time.
Cool.
So
were they originally from the same cutting? Like
maybe.
Same mother plant? Is that why, do you reckon? Or
no, I think it's just variety, because varieties flower at different times of the year.
Cool.
So I do source cuttings from a few different friends and things. This I thought was going to be an amazing place to grow. So I can think of that fence line planting to here. Yeah. This is where they dug out the dam and it's compressed clay. So there's nowhere for those roots to go. These are absolutely tortured and diseased.
It is like super hard underneath the feet.
Yeah, it's concrete.
Right. So they're struggling because of that reason.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
and just water retention and things like that, there's none. It's absolutely poor. And I thought it's going to be awesome. There's humidity, there's water lilies, there's bees, but you can see the condition. We will be putting them all in big pots. Yeah. Okay. We just haven't got there yet. It's either rip out or big pots or just leave them and we do get dribs and drabs of fruit. Yeah. We're sort of going for the leave it late. We'll do it later.
So then plenty of bananas along this edge as well.
Yeah, so we use bananas as mulch.
Yep.
Chicken feed and screening plants, and also a bit of fireproofing if you try and light a banana plant on fire. So if we do get a fire, hopefully it might stop some embers and that kind of thing. Some of these properties have burnt before.
Wow, okay.
So, yeah, it is something just to still be aware of, even though
definitely.
It looks clear, it looks good, but you don't know.
You just don't know, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this a native?
Yeah, that's Java tea.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, or cat's whiskers.
Cat's whiskers, yeah.
And then we've got galangal as well. And
Yeah.
galangal makes this beautiful screen. I think you put up a post about swimming pool area.
Yeah.
So like, okay, tidy it up a bit. This is a bit messy, but bananas, galangal, replace all your heliconias with something you can eat.
Mm-hmm. And then you're going to get multiple benefits out of it.
That's it. You get some bananas and you get beautiful screens.
Yeah. And then this is really interesting because you've got dragon fruit, obviously, that's doing super well. It's flowering heaps. Underneath a super heavy feeder in a banana, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, is there no competition going on?
The only competition is sunlight, so there's no fruit on this side of the plant.
Right, so that's
why. But realistically, okay, so let's take away the competition. Banana plant standing by itself, a dragon fruit standing by itself. We get this horrible wind from this way that dries everything out.
Yeah.
They do better with the competition than what they do standing alone.
Cool.
If that makes
better together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
United we stand.
Exactly. Yeah. And it just it screens off our neighbour's shed.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And is that red ornamental ginger in there?
That's more galangal. And turmeric.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Galangal, turmeric. Yeah, it's sort of super easy to grow, nice high screenage, and chop and drop.
Yeah.
So you can see where the banana we've chopped and dropped there.
Yeah.
So we're feeding, drowning out the weeds.
And you mentioned to me at your place that you use the turmeric as like a shade support species, right?
Yeah. So when we plant a fruit tree, we'll put a nice mound of mulch, little pocket of good soil. So good soil gets used, mulch is next year's soil, turmeric round in that mulch, so free draining.
Yeah.
Turmeric grows up tall, shades the plant in summer, deciduous dies back in winter, and we've got this amazing, we're getting some
secondary
awesome growth that you'll probably show some photos of.
Yeah.
Yeah, how well it works.
So you get some more in here as well.
Yeah, and beautiful flowers. So for Mother's Day, I took some of them to the school and we did bunches of flowers for Mother's Day, and they looked stunning.
Yeah, that's
and they last a long time. So even your food species like your galangal as a floristry crop, or entertain the kids for an hour or 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
That's that native wandering dew you can eat. The chickens love it and that kind of thing. Yeah. The bees, it's always kind of flowering.
Little blue flower, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I hate it, but it's still better than grass.
Yes. Yeah.
So
I know. You kind of go with the lesser of the evils sometimes.
Have you experienced popcorn cassie before?
No.
Okay. So don't eat it.
Yeah, don't eat it, right. So oh my gosh, I can smell it already.
So it's a chop and drop, but it's not one you can feed to animals or livestock, but it smells like buttered popcorn.
It really does.
Insane.
It smells like I just walked into the movies.
Yep. It brings back all these memories. It's kind of one of those scent things.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it really does. That's bizarre.
Yeah. Sort of one you really don't expect.
Yeah.
This has worked at home. So this is a drought proofing way of trying to grow dragon fruit. So the roots will find the water.
Clever.
So this is like one of our fallbacks. You've got a plan for everything.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that we would do if we went into a drought situation.
Yeah.
I'd strap some drink bottles onto each plant and direct the roots into it.
Yeah. So
and even put some fertiliser, some seaweed or some stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's working at home. They did find it. Peanut butter fruit.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah.
I can see a couple, but I don't know if they're ripe.
No, they don't look it. And the one up there's been stung by something. It had a mango flower beetle on it the other day.
Yeah.
But just shade and windproofing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if you cut things back, you can dwarf trees.
Yeah.
Don't look at a tree and say, oh, it's going to be 40 metres tall. You can make it 3.
You can control that. Yeah, you can. Wow, lots of flowers on these that are... So these flowers would have been open last night or the night before,
The night before these ones were.
Yeah, okay.
So not ready to pull off yet. And you can tell that it's set fruit because it's not yellow. It's staying green. See, even these ones, because of the rain or the plant doesn't want to do it, these buds have gone yellow.
Yeah.
And it's boarding them because it can't handle
Yeah.
supporting them.
But if they're green down the ends, then it's still good.
Yeah. Yep. So it's holding on. So a lot of people will put up a photo on Facebook of a yellow. Why is it doing this?
Yeah.
And it just hasn't been pollinated properly.
Right.
Well,
so people can come here and they can come in and just like...
Yeah, we've got little... So these are $3. Now, think of if you went to the supermarket, what would you spend $3 on? You're not even going to get a Mars bar for that, realistically. So don't scoff at the price. These are just as good as any sort of lolly you'll eat. We've got little $15 boxes.
Beautiful.
If you want to do a little sample range. And then in this one are all of our larger fruit.
Wow.
And all the names are written on them. So if you don't know what you want to grow, you can come grab a few fruit and give them a try. They're all different colours. You can search them on our website and find the characteristics.
Just look at, like, these are so nice and pretty.
And then like that, or else this, it looks like a laverne with super, so there's all different. I didn't write on that one.
Yeah,
but
they're all slightly different. That's very, very cool.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And we're picking each day until Easter, so. And that's where we store our pollen. So we store the pollen in the fridge to keep it fresh.
Yeah, okay.
So the fresher it is, the better. Viability drops, but that's it. With some just little dry satchels
so then,
to keep the moisture out.
So with your pollen collecting, you're vacuuming up the pollen out with your little vacuum.
Yep.
So you take that out and then store it in the fridge.
Yep.
And then when those flowers are opening in the evenings, then you're going in and just dabbing a little bit onto
So you can do it in the evening or you can do it first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
It's whatever you want to do, whatever suits you. We keep a little bit of pollen in the bank. Yeah. Because if tomorrow we might get all purple flowers that are completely self-sterile. Okay. So what do? Yeah. You need pollen in the bank.
Yeah. Okay. So valuable. Well, thank you so much. We're gonna go try and figure out some cuttings for me to take home now.
Yeah.
How exciting. So thank you so much. That's awesome. Cool. And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen, here at Rare Dragonfruit in Agnes Water. A massive thank you to Yana and Michael for letting me come and visit to try some incredible dragon fruits. And not only that, but to take some special cuttings home to my garden to showcase how we can grow some of these awesome varieties myself. So I'm so looking forward to that, and I really hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today. And if you did, please let us know. Please let Yana and Michael know. And if you're ever up in this part of the world, I highly suggest you come and check out this incredible farm and score yourself some brilliant dragon fruit cuttings. You can find them online as well. If you just hit the links in the description, you'll be able to contact them and you'll be able to find yourself some dragon fruit cuttings for yourself too. So thank you ever so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and hopefully we'll see you again very soon on another tour of an incredible place. So thank you and bye for now.